We're here, gamers. I decided I'm going to not play Jedi Survivor because it does not like to run well on OBS, so we're gonna play some more Bandcamp Boyfriend. Sorry. Sorry if I sound still like half dead. I am still kind of sick. I need to take my glasses off. Ah! Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So we're still at the beginning. Excuse me. By now, you should all have received your dot coordinate sheets. They'll show your exact position on the field at any given point in our show. Again, a list of coordinates that determines each individual's position on the field throughout the show. Rookies, if you have any questions about where you need to be, ask your section leader. The section leaders will have all the drill charts, which show a bird's eye view of each formation. They'll help you out. It's just like what he said. Yes, I love this. I'm gonna say this every time. Planets, so good. This year, we're learning a show based on Holst's The Planet Suite. Yeah, I know, super original, but Mr. Wiley kept on saying. I like hiring a professional to arrange an original show as much as the next guy. I also like money, but we have neither. So we're doing a show straight out of public domain. So public domain, I've explained this before. Just like with like other media, like books and like other characters from books or other media, after a certain amount of years, I believe it's different for music, between music and like film and stuff, or characters, but in literature, but for music, I can't remember the amount of years, but after a certain amount of years, after something has been published, and after the composer has died, especially, it becomes part of the public domain, which means like you can use it royalty free, pretty much. Oh well, it's gonna be epic. Here, Chili, make sure every leader gets one. Mr. Wiley dumps a dozen drill packets into my arms for me to pass out to the section leaders. All at once, they descend upon me like vultures flocking around a fresh piece of roadkill. Am I going to see my boy? The drill charts practically fly out of my hands. The last person to approach me is the saxophone section leader. Hey, Samuel. Here you go. He takes the drill packet with a calm nod. Samuel's pretty good at keeping it a low profile. Even though I've been in band with him for 2 years, I've barely spoken to him. Well, seeing as I'm drum major and all, now would be a great time to start. Excited for the show? It's a little generic, but I'm sure it'll go over well with the judges. Yes, how can you not love Gustav Holst? So what's your section like this year? Any rookies?
Let's just say this is gonna be an interesting year.
Interesting, you say? Uh-huh. Should I say anything else? Well, have a good one. And then, as quickly as he came, he's gone. He's awfully quiet. Maybe he's just preoccupied. Or, actually, he's just like that all the time. Jilly, how about you circulate and help some of the rookies learn their sets? We won't need you to start waving your arms for a while yet. Sets are a small section of marching drill comprising the movement from one formation to another. Many sets make up the entire show, and they can range in length. Set or get set can also be a call to attention when we're readying to run the show. Oh, okay, whatever you say.
Thanks, kiddo.
Thanks, Joey. I stride off to another part of the field and turn my attention to my fellow bandmates as they busily learn the formations to Mars, the opening movement of the show. Self-contained piece of music that is part of a larger work. So, like, the planets, it's a suite, so there's, like, multiple, like, little mini pieces within the piece as a whole that you play as, like, they're separate themes and separate ideas. But they're all part of one big piece. Suddenly, a commotion breaks out in the mellophone section. So this is what Pop-Tart plays. It's what a lot of horn players play whenever they go to marching band. French horn players play when they go to marching band. It's literally just a big trumpet. It's like an oversized trumpet. Uh-oh, sounds like one of the mellophones has turned into an angry phone. I've been wanting to use that joke, but I'm not sure how well it will go over.
There is no way you're in the right spot.
Okay, Olive.
Get with it.
I've explained it to you at least 3 times now. How are you not getting this? Of course it's her. And she's a section leader? What seems to be the problem? Pop-Tart here can't find a spot to save his life. Aw.
Sorry.
Hey, it's okay. I turned to scold the not-so-mellow mellophone. Look, it's his first time doing this. He doesn't need you breathing down his neck. Just worry about your own drill sets.
Fine.
Yeah, bitch. There's the door, bitch! Phew, that got rid of her. So you're called Pop-Tart, huh? That's an interesting name. Are you a freshman? Pop-Tart speaks so softly I can't hear a word of what he says. I lean forward, straining my ears and catch nothing. Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. Everyone who has spent more than a year in my band is half deaf. Oh, I said I'm a sophomore, not a freshman. But this is your first year in the band?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
I started playing French horn at the beginning of last year, but I was in the middle school band since I was a beginner.
Oh, I wonder what instrument he played before.
My guidance counselor said joining an extracurricular activity would help me get more socially acclimated.
Huh? Mischievous little guy. Oh, it was a joke. Good one. So what can I help you with, Pop-Tart? God, he's so adorable. I can't wait to do his route. Oops, I've got the wrong VTuber up there. I couldn't seem to find my spot, so my section leader gave me the drill charts, but I'm having trouble reading them. It says I'm supposed to be 4 steps in front of the front hash and 2 steps inside the 40-yard line. I thought this was right, but everyone keeps yelling at me and telling me I'm wrong. Help? Hey, it's gonna be alright. Here, it helps to hold the chart this way, like you're on the front sideline. Pretend you're overlooking the field from the director's point of view. Ah, I found the problem. You should be 2 steps off the other 40-yard line.
Oh!
Alright, the dog's whining at me. What do you want? You want to sit in my lap? I lead him across the field and show him where his dot is. He stands on it. A marcher's placing on the field. For example, a dot or coordinate may be 4 steps in front of the back hash and 2 steps inside the 45-yard line. So it's pretty much just your coordinate, your spot. When you're reading your coordinates, be sure to check whether you're on the left or the right side of the field. If you're going to the left of the 50-yard line, left from Mr. Wiley's point of view, it'll say side 1. If you're to the right, it'll say side 2. Oh, I see. There's so much stuff to remember. There really is. We gotta help my boy out. Is there anything else confusing you? Hold up, I gotta pull up the guide. Because this time I'm playing with the guide. We're gonna be going for Peter this time.
Mm-hmm.
The part about being inside or outside the yard line, no one really explained that to me. 2 inside the 40 means your dot is 2 steps to the left of the line, your left. But if you were marking it off the other 40, it would be 2 steps to your right. Oh, wow, I suck at explaining this. Inside means towards the center of the field, and outside means towards the nearest end zone. Does that make sense? I think so. Worst comes to worst, just look at the form everyone else is making, and you'll be able to guess where you fit in. That's what I did when I was a rookie. I'm sorry, I probably just ended up confusing you even more.
No.
I think I understand now.
Thank you.
Aw. Thank you so much for helping me. You're welcome. See you later, Pop-Tart. Good luck. Wait, it's dangerous to go hungry. Take this. He reaches into his hoodie pouch and hands me a Pop-Tart in a shiny wrapper. You got the Pop-Tart, enriched flour, high fructose corn syrup, and sugar never tasted so good. Oh, I love these. What flavor? Strawberry. That's so nice. Thank you.
Bye.
Aww. I say goodbye to Pop-Tart and move off to help another section of the band. I wish I could always get paid in Pop-Tarts. It's a slow morning of learning drill, but thankfully we break 5 minutes early for lunch. Of course, Mr. Wiley talks for 10 minutes after that, so we don't actually get out of
Bonjour.
early. Garth! Oh, hi, Garth. Garth is the color guard captain and band president. He's super accomplished and the ladies love him. Garth section. This is the color guard. So the guard synchronizes dance and flag twirling with music that the band plays. They may also use rifles, sabers, and other props. They're really cool. How was your first day of band camp been going? Great, seeing as no one has to worry about getting smacked with flagpoles yet. Oops, was that joke in poor taste? Thankfully, Garth laughs, his eyes full of humor. The guard will join you soon enough, and when we do, I promise no one will get hit by a stray flagpole or rifle. So, how was your morning?
Our instructor has yet to arrive, so I ran practice. Pardon my immodesty, but I did a bang-up job, if I do say so myself.
This is where things I should have known from the first time I played started to get fishy.
Actually...
I was wondering if you would join me for lunch. We can discuss the upcoming season. Sure, let's go eat. What a guy. What a bestie. We head to the cafeteria, nab a few burgers and chocolate chip cookies, and take a seat at a small table in the corner of the room. I look for Susie, hoping to catch a glimpse of Eugene, but she's nowhere to be found. Oh well. So what did you want to talk about?
Well.
Let's start with the fun stuff. I have a few Spirit Day themes for next week that still need to be decided upon.
Here's the scoop.
So far, we have the usual lineup: Beach Day, Twin Day, and School Spirit Day. I need one more, plus an idea for Section Day on Friday. Any suggestions? Planet Day. Planet Day? Yeah, like the show. Dress up as your favorite planet. I think we could work with that. I think I said this last time. You know what? I'm going to change something. I'm going to change it. Hero Day. Hero Day. Everyone loves superheroes, and if they don't own something to wear, they can always tie a blanket or trash bag around the neck. I like it. I like it a lot. And I had another idea I wanted to run by you. Yeah? How about we combine Section Day with the theme of our show? Each section will represent a planet. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
I'm glad you approve. Thank you for your help. Glad we got the Spirit Days sorted out. Anything else you needed? Nothing. That can't wait. So are you excited for your first year as drum major? Yes, so excited and terrified. Terrified? Why? Well, I'm thrilled to be drum major, but I'm also kind of dreading it. Everyone is depending on me. They're literally going to be looking to me to lead them, and what if I mess up conducting during a competition?
Only a true leader would be so concerned with doing the right thing. You are going to be fine.
You think so?
Indeed.
I know so. I can't suppress the smile that crosses my face. Thank you, Garth. We finish our lunch, keeping our conversation light. I feel a little calmer after speaking to Garth. I didn't mean to let my inhibitions slip out like that, but he wound up being a perfect person to talk to. What a guy. What a pal. In the afternoon, when it's too hot to rehearse on the field, we gather inside a room in the camp's recreation hall to work on music. Usually the band breaks off into sectionals, where the student leaders rehearse music with their respective instrument sections, but today we'll be staying together as one group. The hot sun is beating down and there's not much shade on the field, but it looked nice by the lake. I'll definitely have to go swimming at some point. While everyone is getting their instruments out, I notice Mr. Wiley stuffing some earplugs in his ears.
You have to protect your ears, especially when you've been doing this gig as long as I have.
Yes, always wear hearing protection. Actually, so I have these earplugs that I got from when I was in college band, and then I lost them. I don't know where they went. And so I was like, you know what? No, I think I had them, and then yeah, I lost them, and then I found them again, and then I lost them, and I was like, I really need new earplugs. So I got the loop earplugs. They're kind of cute, actually. So that's kind of why I got them, because they look cute.
At 33, I'm already losing my hearing. Can you believe that? And here I always thought my mind would be the first thing to go.
Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure if I was supposed to laugh at that. Jelly, you should wear earplugs too. It gets loud up in the front of the band. I got earplugs, a must-have fashion statement for kids who think being able to hear is cool. Rehearsal goes well enough. I miss a tempo change, but no one gets mad at me. I'm human, right? Last time I checked anyway. Tempo just means the speed of the music. Peter, make sure you don't hold that high note so long. Huh? How do you know it was me who played it? Grr, because you do it all the freaking time. And no one else can play as high as you, but I won't say that out loud for fear of stroking your ego. Blep. Thankfully, Peter takes my advice. Sorry, excuse me. If you can't tell, I'm still stuffy. Tom jabbers through the throughout rehearsal, but I don't have the heart to tell him to shut up. I'll let Mr. Wiley take care of that. Thomas. Oh, Tom, he's so adorable. Practice ends on a good note. Haha, I'm so witty. As I'm packing up, I feel a sudden presence behind me. Oh, God. He's sweet. He just cares a lot. Lovely. If he's here to critique my conducting again, I might have to kick him in the shins.
I have a complaint.
If it's about my conducting.
No.
Though your technique could certainly use some work. Ah, my nose ring got caught in my tissue. God, give me strength. Right, so what's your complaint?
There is a time and place for behaving like unsophisticated apes, but that time is not in the middle of band practice.
Love him. He's so funny. As a leader and a role model, you need to put these people in their place. Threaten to kick them out of the band if they will not comply. Was that in short? I'd hate to hear the long version. Anyway, he must be referring to the brass section. How should I handle this? I will be the leader in this scenario. Sorry, got distracted. I'm sorry, Clark. I'll work harder to make sure everyone is focused. See that you do. Sheesh, at least that got him out of my hair. Time for the nice long dinner break. I meet up with Susie and grab some food at the cafeteria. So, where's Eugene? Oh, he's eating with the rest of my section. The low brass can be a clique sometimes. Every section is in its own way. My boy, Tom! Hi! To my surprise, Tom suddenly sits down at our table. And he's followed by Peter, who is followed by Felicity. There goes the neighborhood.
Hey!
Hi, Jelly!
Hiya.
Oh, he's so cute. Mind if we join you? Not at all. My popularity seems to be shooting up now that I'm drum major.
So, practice is pretty great today, right? I won a lightsaber battle with my trombone and found $5.
Oh, God. That's nice, but did you memorize any drill or music?
Huh?
Huh? You know what we're here for, right? Of course. Man, you're so easy to mess with, Jelly. Hey, Tom, can we quit talking about band practice? We're on break.
I can't even.
Peter's right. Like, I don't want to think about band at all right now. I just want to relax. Can you believe the clarinets are already having a sectional?
That's crazy!
You know what else is crazy? How fancy this place is. Is this red thing on the table a button to call a waiter? Waiter, bring me another slice of pizza, please. How did our dirt poor school afford to send us here? I mean, who's paying for all this food? Don't question it, Felicity. If you do, we might wake up back at the school. Maybe they're finally starting to respect the music program. I kind of want to make a cup of tea. I might take a break later to do that. That would rock. Oh hey, Peter, Felicity and I are going to be playing badminton later, and we need one more player if anyone wants to join. And if you do join, you better be ready to lose. I mostly keep to myself for the rest of dinner. Tom and Peter monopolize the conversation, so Susie and I don't get to talk as much as we wanted to. Once we're done, we still have some extra time to enjoy ourselves.
See you later.
I'm gonna hang out with Eugene. See you later. Bye, Susie. What should I do with my free time? Let's relax by the lake. I think I did dessert last time, and I saw Pop-Tart. Oh, the dog's looking at me. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I decided to head down to the lake for a bit of peace and quiet. There's a small group of band kids attempting fly fishing there. Samuel's here too. He's sitting on the dock with his earbuds in, absorbed in his music. A fishhook whizzes right past his head, but he doesn't seem to flinch. I guess he didn't notice? I take a seat nearby and dangle my legs over the water. Samuel gives me a nod of acknowledgement. Oh my god, you can see the electric fence in the background. What are you listening to?
What?
He removes one earbud. I asked what you're listening to. Charlie Parker. Oh, cool. You've heard of him? I haven't, but he looks so hopeful. I gotta be honest with him. I haven't heard of him, but I'd be interested to hear his music sometime.
Cool.
Cool. Is he your favorite musician? Yeah, one of them. Then I'll definitely have to look him up sometime. He puts his earbud back in and returns to his music with a small smile on his face. I stay on the dock with him a while and we enjoy one another's silent company. Still some time to spare. What should I do? Badminton, even though I want to go to the field and see Aaron. There they are. Hey guys.
Great!
Jelly, perfect. We need another person for even teams. You can be on Tom's team. He'll need a shoulder to cry on after we humiliate the both of you. God, okay, we gotta... Okay. I'm just looking at the guide so we can do this right. I think it is you who will need to the shoulder to cry. I've been practicing my backhand. Good thing I have such a great shoulder right in front of me. Pretty sure that was meant for Felicity, but he's looking at me. He did mean. That's the first time I've ever received a compliment on my shoulder. Backhand? That's tennis, not badminton. I think it goes for any racket sports.
Get ready.
Enough talk. Let's do this. That was a very Sonic voice. Every time I say, let's do this, I've got to do it in the Sonic voice. 4 of us partake in a badminton game of epic proportions. It's pretty fun, except for one thing.
Peter.
You got in my way.
Whatever.
It's over. They won. All right, we did it. Tom holds up his hand up. Before I can give him a high five, Felicity is suddenly there hanging onto his arm.
Aww.
Will you be on my team next time? Peter sucks. Chill out, sunshine. It's just a game. Felicity ignores him, gazing up at Tom with a pouty look on her face. Oh my god. Hold up. The dog is whining again. I don't know what he wants. Ooh, I almost knocked over my headset. The dog. I keep calling him a dog, but Jojo, I think, needed water. It was stuck in his playpen that we usually keep him in when we're going. See, suddenly Peter comes up behind me and touches my shoulder. I'll take that shoulder now. Oh my god, okay. Oh no, you won't. I wiggle away from him. I will never understand Peter and Felicity's relationship. Do they always flirt with other people right in front of one another? They must have some sort of pact. We start heading back to the field together. To my surprise, Peter matches my stride and strikes up a conversation. So, how was your summer? Go anywhere exciting? Hold up. Wait, let's look at the guide. Oh, I think I have to give section of the day to trumpets on the first day. Not bad. I went to the beach with my dad and to an amusement park with my friends. Friends not from band? No. Melanie and Trucy. It was our last hurrah before they left for college. Oh. Oh, who are they? Other band people? How about you? How was yours? You were gone with the Red Angels all summer, right? It's amazing. I've been all over the country and I didn't even get back until last week. We placed first in championships. Congratulations. Thanks. And listen to this. The craziest thing happened on the bus on our last trip.
Peter.
I'm tired. Will you give me a piggyback ride? Sure, hop on. She does so, and there goes our conversation. God, the suspense. What was that crazy thing that happened? What do you say? Hey, Jelly. Want to give me a piggyback ride? Sure. Tom jumps on my back. Oof, he's heavier than he looks, but I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. I can do this. Gotta catch up to them, Jelly. Charge. We'll leave them in the dust. Hang on, Tom! Oh my god. He's so cute. I love him. I charge ahead, rushing past Peter and Felicity. As we go by, I catch the expression on her face. What's that look, Felicity? You were talking to Tom and interrupted Peter from talking to me, so Tom talked to me instead. What am I supposed to do? Walk along quietly while you talk to both of them? You can't have all the boys, Felicity.
Whoa!
Careful, look out!
Ah!
I keel over backwards and accidentally ram Tom into the ground. On the bright side, he breaks my fall for me. Let's not do that again. Sorry. It's time for my favorite part of the day, the evening rehearsal. The sun goes down, the air cools off, and we put music to the drill we learned earlier. Somehow, it's super energizing. If all goes well, I'll get to do my salute at the end of the night, but first, stretches and another basic session. The drum major's display of respect and honor that occurs right before a performance. This is the salute. This may be a hand salute as in the military, or a salute done with the baton or mace. You don't see a lot of high school bands do the traditional baton and mace. Or mace, I should say. At least as far as I know, it's a pretty college band-like thing. And then basics are a segment of rehearsal, usually first thing in the morning or in the rehearsal, in which the band practices marching fundamentals, because those fundamentals carry over in everything you do afterwards. If you can get that technique done outside of the context of the show, you will be golden in any context you have those basics in. I stroll about and help the rookies. Careful, Pop-Tart, you're hunching your shoulders and holding your elbows too close to your chest. Stand tall, elbows out. Yeah, that's the hard part about playing mellow, especially if you're like me with shrimpy arms. I wouldn't say hard part, but like if you're like me, because I played clarinet and I did mellophone for a little bit too. It's a lot heavier than a clarinet, and you have to make your posture. You have to get pretty good at holding it up. This mellophone is so heavy. Sorry, what was that? He takes one look at Susie's sousaphone and shuts his mouth. Susie, sousaphone, love that. After basics, I conduct a few music warm-ups, and then we start syncing the music with the drill one move at a time. There are intermittent water breaks. I practice my salute whenever there's downtime. The entire evening, there seems to be an excitement buzzing the air. We're putting together our show for the first time under a new director who really seems to care about the band. It's early in the season, but I can already tell this show is going to be a hit.
Everyone, get set.
Grab a quick water and we'll set up for a run-through. A run-through is literally what it sounds like. They run through the entire thing of what they know. Peter, you know what that means. Oh, yeah.
Sun's down, guns out.
Okay, boys.
Ugh.
Why do you kids always insist on stripping? This isn't a drum corps rehearsal, you know. Okay, what am I forgetting? Right, the pit. Before we step off, our lovely front ensemble is going to show you what they've been working on back behind the porta-johns.
Don't pretend like you think that highly of us.
Get set.
Pit, do your thing. We're gonna open with this while the judges are getting settled in the box. Pretty neat, huh? I like to call it space junk. This will mark the beginning of our journey into space. I'll bet you come October it'll actually sound good. Oh my god. 1 second. I've gotta spoil the baby. Gotta tuck in the baby. I've gotta tuck you in. Come on. What do you want? You want your blanket? The mallet percussion instruments aren't together at all, but maybe that's how it's supposed to sound. One of the pit rookies drops the suspended symbol. Whoops, that definitely isn't in the music.
Ugh.
Marion kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Jelly, I forgot to tell you something. We're not doing the salute anymore. What? Pit, stop! I can't hear myself think. I said the salute is way too predictable. We're shaking things up this year. Instead of saluting when the announcer says, Drum Major Jelly, is your band ready? You're gonna turn your back on the judges and start conducting immediately, because screw those guys. Uh-huh, but...
Let's go.
Butts are for horses. Let's go. We're burning daylight. Moonlight. Whatever. But I practiced the darn salute more than I practiced my conducting, is what I wanted to say. But I'll bite my tongue and do my job. Aha! There's my megaphone. I'll read off the introduction to kick off the show. I've always wanted to do this. Jelly is as soon as I say your name, turn around and start conducting. Okay, Pit, you can start playing Space Junk again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Blue Mountain High School Marching Band, presenting their 2020 field show, The Planets.
The planets.
Selections include Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter from the Planet Suite, composed by Gustav Holst and arranged by Victor Wiley. The band is under the direction of Victor Wiley. The drill was written by Victor Wiley.
I think Mr. Wiley is getting a little ahead of himself with all this narration. He rides the scissor lift up for a better view of the field, continuing his speech as he rises. I know it's silly, but I really wanted to do my salute. No, I shouldn't let this get me down. I'm the drum major. I'm right where I want to be. Salute or not, it's gonna be amazing. Ah! Marion, the pit captain, is staring at me intently for the count-off from her position behind the marimba. I should be ready to go. A count-off is a verbal, instrumental, or visual cue to start the musical performance, and it ensures a uniform entrance of band members so long as they're paying attention. That is a good note because, oh man, you would not believe how many times kids miss count-offs. 1 second, I gotta help my dog again. Gosh. Oh, never mind, he's got it. Yeah, I'm proud of that little guy. He got under his blanket all by himself. I'm impressed. I'm curious about the choker that Cadence wears. I ascend the podium and brace myself as Mr. Wiley finishes rattling off all the names of the section leaders and soloists. Man, he did that too. Shit.
Let's go!
Drum Major Jelly, is your band ready? Here we go. First run through of the show. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that detail. I said that last time. I'm gonna say it every time because a lot of times music is in 4, so you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, start. But this one, Mars, is in 5/4 time signature, which means it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you listen to it, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said this before, I'll say it again. Mars is my favorite movement in the whole suite. Just look at that fire! Look at that pure, unadulterated defiance. I love it, Jelly. I suppress a smile and stay focused. The music builds slowly. The woodwinds and brass are marching in 2 regimented blocks on opposite sides of the field, like 2 armies marching toward each other to do battle. A chill goes up my spine as the show comes to life under the field lights for the first time. The 2 halves of the band collide with each other and merge into a jagged, chaotic shape. Everyone comes to a halt at the peak of the crescendo and flags twirl in the air. I give a cutoff. And just like that, it's over. That's the end of everything we've learned so far. Wasn't even a minute long, but it's the beginning of something epic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to beat the snot out of those other bands this year. He jumps down, hollering and pumping his fist. I laugh, sharing in his exuberance.
Bring it in.
And that's a wrap. Everyone gather at the podium. Really great job today, kiddos. Not bad first day at all. If we keep up the same momentum through this week, and next week, no doubt we'll just keep getting better and better until we achieve our full potential. But Mr. Wiley, what if we've already reached the peak of perfection? What then?
Impossible.
There's always room for improvement, and this band is far from the peak of perfection. I can see Clark nodding vigorously up front. I'm pretty sure Peter just met himself, but it went over Mr. Wiley's head. Before we turn in for the night, it's time for Jelly to announce who won section of the day. Wait a second, did he just spring the responsibility of awarding section of the day on me? I've been so focused on doing a good job conducting that I wasn't looking out for the best section at all. Couldn't Mr. Wiley have warned me ahead of time. Whoever wins gets to hold onto this trophy I dug out of the bowels of the band room. We won it in the last competition. We beat the Troopers back in... He squints at the dusty little plaque at the base of the trophy. 1999, before you were even born. That's after I was born. That was 2 years after I was born. I was 2 the last time they won. Well, Jelly. Trumpets, because we're going for Peter this time. Who should I award section of the day to? The trumpets, trombones, or the clarinets? Who held a sectional today? Trumpets! Section of the Day award goes to the trumpets. They killed it in that last run through. I mean, did you hear those high notes at the end? Hell yeah, you know it.
What?
Oh my gosh, Clark. Peter steps forward to receive the trophy. Some of the younger trumpet players knock into him, whooping with glee. This is unfair. The clarinets had a sectional today. You're just playing favorites because a few low-flies decided to remove their shirts for some silly tradition. Well, the clarinets certainly don't look happy, but the trumpets do. I guess it wasn't a bad choice. Thank you, Jelly. Mr. President, do you have any important announcements for us? Just a friendly reminder to pick up your 2020 show shirts from the Dining Commons, and don't forget about the beach party at the end of the week. Let me know by Wednesday if you'll be staying or taking the early bus home so we know how many burgers and hot dogs to make. Hear that, everybody? Don't come whining to Mr. Wiley when you don't get a hamburger on Friday because you forgot to RSVP. I got one more thing for you all tonight. Rookies, you're gonna love this. He races off to the nearby storage shed and comes back holding a bundle of gray fur. No way, is that? That's a weird-looking cat.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, that thing was in the storage shed? Looks like she's finally awake. This pretty little gal is my pet raccoon, Bandy Boo. Bandit. Her name is Bandit. I promised myself if I still wasn't married by the time I hit 30, I would adopt one in honor of my high school mascot.
Dude.
Your school had a raccoon mascot too? Whoa. Oh, God. Yeah, because he went here. Did you miss the 100 times he mentioned that?
Really?
Is it legal to own a raccoon as a pet? You're right, Samuel. It should be illegal to be this cute. Like the rest of her kind, Bandit is a kleptomaniac, so keep an eye on your valuables. Hey, what's she doing on? Is that one of her wind chimes? See? What did I tell you?
To the ready.
Well, kids, that's all for tonight. Go to the ready. A verbal command that precedes the call to attention. Band members stand with legs spread, hands by their sides, heads bowed. Everyone spreads their legs shoulder width, lets their arms roll. We stand quietly waiting for the signal. Some of the freshmen glance around in wonderment before following suit.
Dan
Hut. BM. stands for Blue Mountain Bandits Marching Band, the band's battle cry before taking to the field in competition. We all snap to attention on the final B, our chins high and our eyes blazing with pride. After an electric moment, Mr. Wiley grins back at us.
Congratulations!
On a productive first day of camp, Blue Mountain, be sure to get plenty of rest tonight. In your own rooms, absolutely no gentlemen in the ladies' rooms, and vice versa. And don't forget, we're on a 10 o'clock curfew.
What a day!
Agree. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. When are you getting up? Around 7? I need time to shower.
What?
You're gonna sleep all sweaty and gross? Yuck. Hey, if I don't shower in the morning, I won't be able to function. Fine, then I'll just plug my nose while I sleep.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. I put on my PJs, turn off the lights, and climb into bed. As I'm falling asleep, I reflect on the day's events. I sure encountered a lot of faces, some new and some old. I'm looking forward to all the new relationships and memories this year will bring. Just like Mr. Wiley said, things are going to change. B. Oh, excuse me. Mission to Mars. It's a bright new day. I woke up, took a shower, and ate breakfast early. At the corner of the field, Garth is raiding all the guard equipment for practice. The low brass section is hanging out by the lift Wiley uses to oversee practice. Not far off, Pop-Tart's by himself. Stretches don't start for another 15 minutes, so I have some downtime. Alright, I don't think I need to do anything here to get us on Peter's route, so we will... Ooh. Sorry, my friend sent me some art on Discord and I had to see it. Last time I went to Garth. Let's go to Pop-Tart. Hey, Pop-Tart, what are you up to? Wait. I think I did this one last time. Just setting up the... Yeah, okay, no. We're gonna go back. Let's go with the low brass. Hey, Tom, what's up? Ah, so the great elven warrior has come to grace us with her presence. Elven warrior? Why am I an elven warrior? I don't know, you just looked so cool last night when you were conducting the band. Totally stoic, like you were leading an army. Haha, thanks. I was a little upset beforehand, I guess.
Huh?
Why? Did something happen? Nothing important. I just really wanted to do the salute the drum major always does before the show, but Mr. Wiley cut it. I don't blame you, those salutes are awesome. He strikes a salute from a popular anime and loses his grip on his trombone. I catch it right before it topples over. Careful! Whoa, thanks. You saved trombone from a nasty death. Tombone the trombone. Didn't you ever name your instrument? Yes, but naming your instrument after yourself is just so... Shoot, lost track of time. Time to go stretch. Talk to you later.
See you later.
He's so cute. We need to get his good ending because his bad ending was traumatizing. I'm still thinking about it. Mr. Wiley cuts stretches and basics short. I can tell he's anxious to continue learning the opener. Fortunately, some tedious subsets come up in the drill that slow the process down. The brass have a hazardous cross-through they can't get the hang of. The mellophones and low brass are backing into the trumpets line. The trumpets aren't leaving enough space for them to pass through. Come on, brass. We learned how to dress a line back in minicamp. Why aren't you cross-dressing? Dressing a line or form is to look down at a line or curve and adjust your position accordingly to make sure everyone in line is in line with everyone else or conforming to a shape. I don't think that was what he meant to say. Jelly. Yes? I need to work with the brass on this. Would you rep those last few drill sets with the woodwinds and the drums so they can get some extra practice in? Sure thing. He hands me a spare gawk block. I love the gawk block. That's my responsibility when I'm at band. Working with the band. A simple percussion instrument used by marching instructors to establish or keep tempo for musicians to play or march to. They're really loud. Too bad there are no other staff members around to take care of this. Not even the assistant director's here today. Why on earth would they not show up for band camp? Some commitment. Oh well, I'm happy to help out I do as Mr. Wiley instructed, running the woodwinds and drums through their set changes, but something seems a little off. Hey, clarinets and flutes, is there supposed to be a huge space in the middle of your line? I met with a number of deadpan stares. For a moment, no one says anything.
No.
That is not supposed to be there. A freshman flutist who couldn't handle band quit after minicamp. Ah, now we have a gap. Lovely. Felicity wanders over and begins playfully headbutting Clark.
Clark.
Clark! Oh my god.
Ugh.
What are you doing? I told you not to worry about it, silly. Mr. Wiley told my daddy. He found someone to fill the spot. Your daddy?
Duh.
My daddy's the Band Boosters president. Everyone knows that. Band Boosters, the official organization of band parents that fundraises, promotes, and supports the marching band. Anyway, I heard a transfer student from Virginia is coming.
Well,
Really? And where exactly are they? They never showed up. How useful. Okay, enough chatter, everyone. Let's run this section again. They reset the form and we run through everything once more. I focus on the saxophones and drums this time around. Looks like there's more than one problem that requires my attention. I helped Doug last time. We're gonna go with the saxophones. I approach Samuel. Hey, Samuel, need any extra help? No, we're doing good. He's almost too chill. I point to where a young baritone player is out of line. I decide to let Samuel handle things so I won't impede on his position as section leader. What about him? Oh, Alex. Yeah, he's out of the diagonal.
Hey,
Yo, Alex! Alex turns to face us. He's definitely a new face, and yet at the same time he looks strikingly familiar. That's Peter's brother.
pay attention.
Move back a little so you're in line with everyone else.
Sorry.
You got it, boss. Keep staring at him, trying to figure out whom he resembles.
Hey.
You checking me out? Oh my god, you wish. No, you just look really familiar. Oh, I get that a lot. I'm Peter's brother. Ah, of course you were. I almost feel ashamed I didn't draw the conclusion on my own. He looks so much like his brother.
I pretty much got everything down already.
Yeah, Peter taught me tons of stuff before I joined, so I pretty much got everything down already. You are definitely Peter's brother. So what were you talking about with the flutes and the clarinet? Is someone new joining the band? Maybe. We were supposed to get a new student from Virginia to fill the role in this flute section, but it might be just a rumor, though. I hope not, though. Huh, you can't hear the flutes anyway, so what's the difference? The difference is there's a huge hole in the drill. Whatever. You can go help someone else if you need to. I'll keep him in line. Thanks, Samuel. I have to keep things moving. Excuse me. Practice drags on. I continuously circle the field, keeping my eyes peeled for any lost freshmen who might need a helping hand.
disgusting!
And good luck getting section of the day unless you're planning to whore yourself out like the brass section.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my god, Clark, are you slut-shaming? Is Clark slut-shaming? I don't really care about section of the day. What? Why not?
Clark.
Clark!
What is it now?
Ask Mr. Wiley if we can have another water break. Why do you always want me to ask? Aren't you always bragging that no one can say no to you? We already had a water break. It's time to get back to work. Fine. Jelly, didn't anyone ever tell you to rude to eavesdrop? Oops, sorry. I'll be on my way.
Oh my gosh.
Calm down, Jelly. I was just joking. Right.
Ugh.
Well, the two of you deaf, get back to work. Sheesh, okay, I'm going. Felicity and I share an eye roll. After practice, I eat lunch with Susie. We discover the hamburger patties are capable of bouncing on the table. It's such a band kid thing. I'm gonna say that every time, but it's such a band kid thing. Not long after, Tom approaches us. Oh god, this is a good part.
Hiya.
Hey, Jelly, Susie, got a minute?
Hello.
What's up? Peter and I are gonna play some video games after practice tonight. Would you two ladies like to come to our room and hang out?
Aww.
Sounds fun, but the Lowbrows are having a little get-together, and I wanted to go to that. Sorry.
It's all good.
That's all good. Jelly, what about you? I would love to come. That is, if you don't mind losing to a girl. 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 I don't want to injure your manly pride.
Oh, yeah?
Do you really think you can beat me at my own game? I don't think I know. Challenge accepted. You're so cute. Since we have 4 controllers, feel free to bring a friend. Alright. Wait, I just remembered the curfew.
Oh, come on!
No one listens to that rule, and no one's around to enforce it. Mr. Riley sure won't. Besides, there's not gonna be any funny business. Oh my god, her freaking eyes, Susie. Okay. You know which room is mine, right? I know, crept outside your window last night for practice. I know, that's why I got changed with the blinds open. Whoa! I was not expecting that response. So, what, hey, where'd my burger go?
Oh no!
Susie points across the cafeteria where a sly raccoon is making off with Tom's hamburger.
Hey!
Get back here, thief! Tom takes off to retrieve his stolen food. Bandit makes a run for the door, but is slowed by the hamburger clutched in her paws. Everyone in the cafeteria laughs at the spectacle. Wow. Wow, what? Nothing. Cute, don't you think? No, I'm gonna sorry. We got a friend zone. Tom in this route. No, you don't think so? Have fun tonight. After a minute, Tom returns empty-handed. And what exactly were you planning to do with that hamburger once you got it back? Eat it! It was a good hamburger. Tom has no taste buds, or fear of germs. Or rabies. I'm sure Bandit doesn't have rabies, though. Mr. Wiley wouldn't bring a rabies-infested raccoon to band camp, would he? Ha 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 ha. After lunch break, we're on to the midday music rehearsal. Restless energy fills the band room. There is constant chatter when we're not playing, and I can tell Mr. Wiley's patience will soon run out. Everyone, form B. No one is listening. No one moves to bring their instrument up. I think my patience is wearing thin as well. Oh, from B. From B! That's a little bit better. Still, we'd get a lot more done if everyone was concentrating. That's enough! Clark twists in his seat to glare fiercely at Peter.
Disgusting!
Not only is your section disgustingly out of tune, you're playing so loud that I can't even hear myself think. Does dynamic contrast mean nothing to you?
Whatever.
Hey, just because your instrument can't play above mezzo piano doesn't mean you have to get all whiny. Why don't you worry about your own section? Bruh. We can play above a mezzo piano. I will have you know we can play at least a mezzo forte. This is coming from a clarinetist.
If I see something wrong, I am going to correct it.
I see something wrong, so I'm going to correct it too. Oh god, I think I have to reprimand Clark. Which I don't want to, because he's actually right. I love how when something like this happens, it's always in the Hall of the Mountain King. Love that. Clark. Yes. Stop bossing everyone around or I'm gonna shove your clarinet so far up your butt. Oh god.
Disgusting!
That's disgusting and completely inappropriate. I don't care. Stop picking on other sections. Peter's laughing. Clark looks as though his kids strangle me. Things go a little smoother after that interruption, but not by much. I can tell Mr. Wiley is very displeased by the time rehearsal is over, although no one seems to notice but me. Before everyone can go gallivanting off to dinner, Mr. Wiley stops them. Section leader meeting at the podium, half an hour before our next rehearsal starts. Be there. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. I'm a little tired. I think I'll eat by myself today. As I'm crossing the dining hall, I catch sight of Garth. He's eating with Sabrina. When our eyes meet, he sits up straight and waves me over. Well, I can't ignore a request from the band president. I take my tray over and sit down.
Greetings.
Hello there, Jelly. How are things today? I'm okay. My arm's a little tired from all the conducting. God, my nose ring keeps getting caught in my fucking tissue. I'm gonna change my nose ring out.
Oh.
Same. Only mine are tired from spinning flags. We understand completely, what with all the extra practices the guy has. The Guard has extra practices. Yes, didn't you know? The guard might as well be on another planet from the band. They go off and work by themselves for most of the day and don't usually join us until after dark.
Indeed.
Throwing those flags, rifles, and sabers around for hours can be quite taxing.
Garth?
I would kill for your biceps. My rifle tosses in Mars never look as good as yours because of my wimpy lady arms. Don't sell yourself short. Your rifle tosses are magnificent, and your arms aren't wimpy. They are. All the girls in Guard have wimpy arms.
Every girl I know could kick my ass.
Oh, he's so sweet. That's simply not true. I am not ashamed to say that every girl I know can kick my ass.
That's sweet.
LOL, we had the same reaction. Anyways, my own arms feel like they're about to fall off for it. No kidding. Should I talk to Mr. Wiley and try to get you some more breaks? Okay.
Actually...
That's kind of you to offer, but it's not necessary. We need to be in tip-top shape for competition season after all. Oh, Sabrina. You're right. But that doesn't mean I can't complain about it. I love when they do the little bleps. They're so cute. Ha! Well, if you ever need me, I'm always here to lend an ear. Rip Sabrina. Look at that face. What are you smiling about? I was just thinking, what if you had to eat dinner and plan band events with Peter or Clark? I would feel terribly sorry for you if you did. Peter or Clark? I'm confused. Weren't you there when we held the election for band president? I was on vacation with my dad.
Oh well.
You missed quite a show. Why bother running for band president? You know you're not going to get it right, Clark. I am more qualified to be president than anyone else in the band. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove to you these elections are just popularity contests.
Hello.
I'm Clark Winter, leader of the clarinet section, honor student, manager of the Blue Mountain Clarinet website, and future president of the Blue Mountain Woodwind Quintet Club. Auditions are still open. Oh my god, they're right. He does look like freaking Byakuya from Danganronpa. I am never gonna unsee this. When I entered my freshman year of marching band 2 years ago, I had nothing but my clarinet and a desire to see this band achieve great things. Imagine my disappointment when we received the scores and placings we did these last 2 years. But no longer. From this day on, I intend to inject this band with a sense of discipline and hunger for success. In the position of band president, I would... Okay, Clark, time's up. You're not Martin Luther King. We're not going to sit here and listen to your speech all day. Put the note cards away and get off the podium. Fine. Peter, you're up. Hey, I'm Peter Dang, and vote for me. Yeah, Peter! Woo! Dang, Peter.
Pathetic.
You've got to be joking. And the votes are in.
Congratulations!
Peter, you are our new band president. I don't want it. Who got second? Garth did. Give it to Garth. Oh my god, look at this face. He's gonna kill somebody. He's gonna murder someone to death. Oh, thank you very much. You.
Told you so.
Yay!
Everyone in the guard voted for Garth, of course. I had no idea all this happened. I can't even imagine Peter as band president. Nor can I.
Garth?
Didn't you say something about wanting to rip him a new one after he did that? Shall we stop reminiscing and make our way over to the section leader meeting? Yes, let's. Garth, Sabrina, and I walk to the base of the drum major podium where other leaders are gathered around. Mr. Wiley. Oh my god, I'm gonna see my boy. Peter, Clark, and Samuel are all here. Barry the baritone is here too, and Olive is representing the mellophones. I can practically taste the tension crackling between Peter and Clark. Samuel is the epitome of chill. As always, he gazes out towards the lake.
Bring it in.
Is everyone here? My boy. I look around. Marion and Aaron arrive just in time for the start of the meeting. I love him. Yes, sir. Good. Wanted to talk to all of you because there's a serious lack of motivation in the band today. Every one of you was selected to be a section leader for a reason. You all need to step up and set an example everyone can follow. His gaze bores into Peter, who offers up a shrug of indifference. Clark stands with his chest puffed out, while Samuel nods vaguely. When Mr. Wiley looks at me, I try to look serious and determined. I'm gonna take all the screenshots of Mr. Aaron. Love this guy. As I'm sure you notice, we are severely lacking in the instructor department. In fact, no instructor showed up to band camp. Due to these unforeseen circumstances, I can't stress enough how important a strong student leadership is to the future of this ensemble. I want the band to have the same work ethic as they did yesterday. No, better than yesterday, because we should always be improving. Going backwards isn't an option. Capiche? Kaposh.
All right.
Thank you for the enthusiastic response, Jelly. Ooh, it's getting toasty in here. I'm gonna take off this sweater. Even though it's a really light sweater, I don't know why I'm getting so hot in this. Now, I want everyone in this group to name one way we can model outstanding rehearsal etiquette to our
Pay
peers.
attention.
Be quiet and pay attention to who's in charge. Correct.
Sir.
Mr. Wiley, sometimes setting a good example is enough. We have to step up and take charge. Scare the freshmen into submission.
Well,
No, I wouldn't say. You're partially right, Clark, but I'm not so sure about the part where you scare the freshmen into submission. I didn't say... Peter, what about you? Oh my gosh, Peter is such a dick.
Try not to suck.
Try not to suck? Sorry, I'm looking at the guide to make sure I don't have to say anything. Or what I have to say next. Some people can't help that they suck, so it's up to us to find a way to make them better. Hello? How should we go about doing that? Aaron? The meeting drags on. I love you, Aaron. I keep one eye on Peter. When he's blatantly not paying attention, he's either rolling his eyes or smirking. He's not taking this seriously at all and is being totally disrespectful to Mr. Wiley and everyone else here. I'm gonna turn the fan on in my room. It's a little toasty. Got JoJo hair on me. Yeah. Get some air flowing in here. Oh, I didn't practice my guitar today. I should do that before I go to bed. I'll make sure to plug some headphones into the amp so I don't bother anyone. I can feel anger bubbling up inside me until I can no longer pay attention to what Mr. Wiley is saying. I have to talk to Peter after this.
sir.
And remember, sir, should anything happen to Jelly, I'm here if you need me. Wait, what was that? Is Clark planning to hire a hitman?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, folks, that's all that needed to be said.
Good talk.
I'll call everyone else to the field for practice. The section leaders start to disperse. Bye, Aaron. I love you. I'm so angry, I'm just about trembling. Before I can think twice about what I'm doing, I grab Peter's arm and he swirls in surprise. What's this? You trying to feel at my bicep or something? Suddenly, I feel nervous as his eyes meet mine. I have half a mind to double back from what I'm about to do. Enough. I'm sick and tired of watching you breeze through marching band like you don't care about it at all. There are lots of people here who are taking this activity seriously. You can't just blow us off. I take band seriously. I always give 110% on the field. I'm not talking about your trumpet playing or marching. It's your attitude. You're a section leader, and all you do is... And you don't try to help others. You walk around here like you don't care at all. Why, Peter? Why waste the energy? It's my last year and I'll be out of here soon. This band sucks and it's not going to get any better in one season. We've already lost. With that attitude, we have. It's the beginning of the season. You've already given up. If everyone was like you, we wouldn't stand a chance. If everyone was like me, we would blow all away our competition. No, we wouldn't. On that note, I walk away from him. I notice someone else hovering nearby. Samuel, did you hear all that?
Nice one.
Yeah, nice one, Jelly. Nice one.
It's exactly what he needed to hear.
I was happy to hear it too. Samuel smiles and walks away, leaving me feeling good about my actions. Oh, we gotta invite Garth to do gaming with us. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the guide again. It's time for evening practice, but before getting started, I seek Mr. Wiley out. There's something that's been bothering me. Hey, Mr. Wiley, I have a question. Ask away, Jerry. Where's the rest of the staff? Shouldn't we have the whole team of them? The guard instructor, the drumline instructor, not even the assistant band director showed. Yes, astute observation. There's a very good explanation for the absence. They can...
Dog!
What are you doing climbing inside that bass drum? Ah, shoot. I guess it doesn't really matter. I was only curious. Time to start practice. No, it's super sus. Now that we know what we know about the route we did last time, it's super sussus among us that that was like a first tip off was when the instructors didn't show up for band camp. I was like, that is sus. Sussus among us. We start with music warm-ups this time and rehearse the show music from today's drill sets with the percussion. Wait, something doesn't sound right. What's missing? Oh, Doug missed his part.
Dog!
Huh?
Where's the bass? He points to his drum. I didn't mean where's the bass.
My bad.
Oh, my bad. While you're at it, get your feet in time.
I think you're asking a little too much.
I love him. I'm on the podium for much of the night as we put music with Mars drill we learned today, and run each individual set over and over. I'm getting a little tired of hearing the same measures on repeat. I hope we start the second movement of the show before next week. Nearby, the guard is preparing to rehearse the sets with the band for the first time. I can hear Garth addressing his section. Let me remind you, ladies, tonight we will be bringing out the drop jar. Every time you drop your flag or rifle on the field, you have to drop $1 in the jar. And then at the end of the season, we'll use the money to buy a big freaking bag of candy. How would that be motivating them not to drop their equipment? By we, I mean Garth and I. Garth and I will buy a big freaking bag of candy, and you girls get to watch us eat it.
Actually,
I was planning on donating the money to the band boosters. Let's save the candy for Spirit Week, shall we? This is why I love Garth. Take notes, section leaders. You should all be coming up with creative, motivational strategies for your own sections.
Everyone, get set.
Now, let's run straight through everything we learned yesterday to see how much we remember. Marching only. Oh, poor Sabrina. Get set. We start the run-through. It's a little messy. Or maybe it was worse than I thought. I told you to run straight through everything. Why'd you stop? Because that's all we learned, Mr. Wiley.
What?
Oh my god, that's the whole thing? Yes? Yesterday you seemed really impressed with how far we'd come. That was yesterday. This is today. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Of course. I was checking something on my phone. Facebook Messenger has this stupid bug. You know how if you've got the pop-out chat bubble thing that you overlay? I don't know if they do it on Apple, but on Android it does that. Or you can do that. And sometimes if you, like, dismiss the little overlay bubble, it will... there's something with... There's a bug where you can't use your touchscreen anymore. Like, it just stops working. It's super annoying. It doesn't happen every time, though. It's really weird.
Get set!
We set the top of the first impact. Maybe I shouldn't have made this drill so complicated. Thankfully, it's almost time for the final run through of the night. The sun's down. What is it? Look at Clark. I look to where Tom is pointing, just in time to see Clark rip his shirt over his head with some difficulty. Oh my god! I don't think I got this last time. He smoothed his hair back into place, ignoring the whistles from Tom and Peter. Clark, I'm proud of you, bro.
No way.
Tiny. Mr. Specs and Pecs.
Damn.
Looking good, Clark. I should sue you all for sexual harassment. What? Why did Clark join in their silly tradition all of a sudden? He glares in my direction, then quickly looks away. Don't tell me this is about section of the day.
All right.
Remember the changes we made to rehearsal B during our music block today. And... oh, God, Clark, put your clothes back on. No one wants to see that. Speak for yourself, Mr. Wiley. Okay. Oh, the run is just okay. I guess it was just one of those days where we couldn't get it together. I want you all to get a good night's sleep tonight. Come back tomorrow with a better attitude and work ethic. You are dismissed. Wait, Mr. Wiley, the section of the day? Oh, right. Go ahead, Jilly. And the section of the day is... I gotta give it to the guard. Color guard for all their hard work and extra time they spend perfecting their routines.
Yay!
You did it. Good job, Garth.
Well done.
Why me?
Simply marvelous.
I've merely been running rehearsals. You ladies ought to give yourselves a pat on the back. The guard cheers while the rest of the band claps respectfully. I can see Garth grinning and giving me a thumbs up. Even Clark can find no fault with my choice. Woohoo!
What a day!
Indeed, girly. Didn't you say that yesterday? Maybe, but what I mean it this time. What a day. Ooh, I need to get a new phone case. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I think it's the heat. It turns everyone into slugs. Anyway, the Lowbrows are having a get-together, so I'm off to find them. For what?
It's Baritone Awareness Day.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
See you later.
Later, Susie. Time for game night at Tom's. But I still need to pick someone to take up that fourth controller. Who should I invite? We are going to invite Garth. I'm definitely going to invite Garth. He gets along with everyone. He'll be a blast to have along. I hope I don't wake anyone up.
Greetings.
Jolly, good evening. What brings you to my humble abode? Good evening. I have arrived at your humble abode to request you present at Tom and Peter's room for video game night.
Well, well.
Only 30 minutes until curfew, but I suppose there's time for a quick game or two. Yay! And I have the perfect game. He disappears into his room and comes back holding a popular dancing title. Must Dance. Oh, good choice. Let's go. We quickly head to Tom and Peter's place.
Hiya.
Jelly, you made it. You brought Garth? And I brought a game. He holds it up proudly. Tom and Peter exchange a surprised glance. Must Dance? I guess it'd be cool to try something new. Otherwise, I have a pretty expansive collection for us to choose from. That's alright. This is a good way to work out. We've been working out all day. Garth doesn't seem to hear him. He crosses the room towards the game console where a couch has been set up. I help Tom clear the space to dance. Where'd you get the TV? I borrowed it from the lounge. Nice. So you two must be pretty close, right? Being the drum major and the band president. Oh yes, we get to work on some projects together.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Peter gives me a strange look. What is up with him tonight? We're all ready to go. Let's dance. We have time to play a few rounds. It's a fun game, but Garth wins every time thanks to his experience. How about we finish up with this one? It's my favorite. Okay. That's a couple's dance.
Indeed.
I am gonna dance with Peter? I think it's Peter. Yeah, I gotta dance with Peter for this one. I wanna dance with Peter. Oh, look at his face. Of course, she's all yours, Peter. hold up. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that smug little look. Garth. For once, Peter doesn't say anything flirtatious as he takes my hand and we start the dance. He gets over the top, spinning me around and picking me up with ease. Oh my gosh, Peter. We need to go all out if we want to win this thing. I can barely hear the song over my laughter. I don't think we win, but I'm too dizzy to tell when it's over anyway. Garth taps me on the shoulder. I hate to end the fun, but curfew's in 3 minutes. We should go. You're right. Thanks for having us, Tom and Peter.
See you later.
You are welcome.
Later.
Have a good night. Let me walk you back to your room, Jelly. You're really talented, Garth. I enjoyed dancing with you tonight. Oh, Jelly, you flatter me. It has nothing to do with talent, just years and years of practice. So humble.
Thank you.
Thank you nonetheless. I appreciate it.
Farewell.
Have a good night, Jelly. With a gentle smile, he departs into the night. Feeling oddly light, I open the door to my room. Looks like Susie is already asleep. Better be careful not to wake her. What a fun and eventful day it's been. If I were in a video game, I sure would save my progress right about now. Good thing you reminded me because I definitely haven't saved in a while. Time for bed. I fumble to my PJs, then collapse. Okay, Mom, you get 2 more questions and then I have to go. Wait, hold up. This is the thing I didn't get. I can call her now, but then later there's like no cell service. What's up with that? Fine, so have you made any new friends? Well, I guess so. Now that I'm drum major, I've had to interact with a lot more people, so it's kind of impossible not to make more friends. That's great. Okay, one more. What would you like for dinner when you come home this weekend? Beef stew? It's the middle of summer. I know, but I've been eating crappy cafeteria food all week. I need homemade beef stew to re-energize me. Fine, beef stew it is. Sorry. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later.
I love you so much.
Love you too. I grab a granola bar and run out the door. Start the day with stretches, just as we do every morning. In a way, I kind of miss the sore calves that would come with this time of year, but at the same time, I'm glad I get to be a lazy drum major. As we're finishing up, I notice Mr. Wiley nearby. He's pacing back and forth, glancing over the crowd of students. Someone missing? I scan the band. Yeah, there's definitely someone missing. Come to think of it, isn't there supposed to be someone helping with warm-ups? Buttheads! But what? That scared me. I'm still half asleep. Buttheads are what we call people who don't show up to practice on time. People who are most likely curled up in bed, snoring the day away while we suffer in the sun without them. 2 of them. Go get them, will you, Jelly? Yes, sir, but who are the buttheads? Peter and Tom. Those slackers. I expected better of upperclassmen. Oh dear, I hope our get-together from last night wasn't the cause. Be right back. I run to the lodge and straight to the boys' room. I knock loudly, praying they'll answer in normal clothes. Good morning. I think he's still half asleep. I clap my hands in front of his face. All right, time to wake up. Rise and shine. Up and at him. You're late for practice. I cannot. Yeah, put some clothes on, Peter. Before he can think of a flirtatious response, I slam the door. I wait on the patio, tapping my foot impatiently while the 2 boys inside yell at one another. It's all your fault. I told you to plug the alarm back in when you were done playing games. I did. I swear it's not my fault. And for the record, you are equally capable of setting an alarm on your phone, Peter. So are you! After a minute of banging around, the door flies open, and there stand Tom and Peter each fully clothed.
Sorry.
Sorry for making you wait, Jelly. I'm not the one who's upset. Mr. Wiley? Yep.
Whatever.
The alarm didn't go off. He can't blame us for something we had no control over. You say so. Let's get going. I rush the 2 of them to practice. Mr. Wiley finds us before we even get on the field. As though he can smell the boys' fear. Where were you? Oh my god, look at poor Tom's face. Don't you care about this organization, or sleep more important to you? No, sir! Marching band is the only thing that matters! If there was a mistake with the alarm clock! It wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
I don't care why it happened or whose fault it was. Just don't let it happen again. Yes, sir! I bow my head in shame. Then I remember, I'm not at fault here. I don't have to stand here while they continue to get yelled at. I move away quickly to find something else to do.
Go away.
Get out, get out, get out of the pit! You're not in the pit anymore, so you're no longer entitled to the pit's food. Hands off.
My bad.
Sorry, Mom. And you're not allowed to call me that anymore. I'm the pit's mother, not yours. Damn, she is ruthless. Looks like Marion is on the warpath. She cruelly slaps a half-eaten glazed donut out of Doug's hand and it lands on the ground. She rounds on me and catches me in her stony glare.
What do you want?
What are you looking at? I just wanted to warn Doug. Mr. Wiley's wrath is on the loose. You better get back on the field.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks a lot. He trots off to his position on the field. Marion, what is the pit doing all the way out here? You need to set up further away so our metronomes don't conflict with each other. Remember, go back to beyond the porta potties. I thought you wouldn't notice.
What?
What?
Jerk.
Nothing. Marching basic session flies by with no interruptions. Everyone knows Mr. Wiley's angry and no one wants to be the next victim of his fury. He is determined to finish learning the last few drill sets for Mars, so there will be plenty of time for cleaning. After a quick water break, we get straight to it. There's a great deal of chatter coming from the back of the field where the drummers and trumpets share a line. Oh god, not these assets. They don't even look like they're in high school. They literally look like they're like 25. They look like they're adults. Enjoy your extra hour sleep, Peter. I think seeing Mr. Wiley chew you out made my day.
Like I care.
I could skip the entirety of band camp and still be better than you dumbasses. It's true, he could. Well, can you play the drums like I can? Can a monkey hit a coconut with some sticks? He just called you a monkey.
Man!
Shut up, Doug.
Shut up!
Drums are harder to play than trumpet. You're just jealous because Peter's the soloist. Drummers don't get solos because no one wants to hear them. What the hell? Who are you? His #1 fan? Peter is the best. He got the cheerleader captain to dump the quarterback for him. You freaks wish you were as cool. That's old news, buddy. Okay, break it up, people. We need to be paying attention to Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley is busy helping the woodwinds with something, and so they ignore me and continue to snipe at each other. Sheesh, it's like I'm not even here. Trumpets are so full of it. And drummers have absolutely nothing going on upstairs.
Huh?
Upstairs? Where? In the dorm?
Perfect.
Thank you for the visual aid, Doug. Sweetie? Peter looks past drum and drummer to Aaron, who has been doing nothing to rein in his section this whole time. Hey, Aaron. Don't bother him. You want to talk to him, you gotta go through us. Wow, okay then. Tell your precious leader to stop sicking his section on mine. If he has a problem with me, he can confront me about it like a man. He raises his voice and Aaron finally looks his way. The air crackles with tension for a moment as their eyes burn into each other's. Oh my god. For once in their lives, drum and drummers shut up and just stare. Is there going to be a fight? We're moving on. Next set. Oh my god! Holy shit! I heave a sigh of relief, thank goodness. The drummers and trumpets go their separate ways, but we hit another roadblock during next set when Mr. Wiley has to help the woodwinds out yet again. Oh no! Oh my god, I don't want to choose between them because I love Aaron, but I need to get on this path. Like big cats. They size each other up from a distance like big cats. Drummers are always walking around like they're better than everyone else, and they don't need the rest of us. Talk about delusional. Could you two maybe not kill each other. You're both important to this band. Hey, I don't know what that guy's problem is. I've barely spoken to him. Maybe you did something to offend him without realizing it and you thought nothing of it. All I could think of is my drum corps beating out his at finals, but it wasn't even that close. Oh, I forgot Aaron did drum corps. The Red Angels were first. His corps, the Yellow Jackets, placed fourth behind Tennessee Tiara and the Space Cadets. Oh my god, Carolina Crown. I don't know who the Yellow Jackets are supposed to be. I am not super into drum corps, so I don't know all the names, but that's Carolina Crown, for sure. Red Angels. Oh, Blue Devils. Duh. Blue Devils. Yellow Jackets. Hey, everyone in the field needs to be quiet. We're trying to get something accomplished here. Whoops.
Later.
Guess you better help Wiley with the woodwinds. Try and get some work done, slacker. Same to you, slacker. Oh, it's kind of cute. I totally forgot. I remember. I got that interaction the first time I played the demo, and I can't believe I forgot that Aaron was in drum corps. That would make sense though, because another reason for me to love him. Lunchtime. I'm a little late getting to the cafeteria. Looks like everyone's already seated and chowing down. Who should I eat with today? Well, we're going for Peter, so we gotta eat with Peter Tom. Oops. Sorry, I am talking about drawing in the Discord server for Bandcamp Boyfriend. Sorry. Jeez, Tom, you might as well date your game console. You're never gonna get a girlfriend. It could be me. What? Who pinged us? Oh, we're gonna do... We're gonna be doing a one-shot for D&D this week because someone's gonna be gone. That's what that is. I'll have to look at that. Oh man, I forgot. I gotta level up my character for my other campaign. Okay, sorry. I gotta click Bandcamp Boyfriend again. I can't say that for sure. Hey guys, can I sit with you? Joey! Have a seat. I do so. Looks like Susie's eating with the low brass today, and Felicity is with the flute. It's just me and the boys today. So, what were you two just talking about? You won't believe the number of hours Tom has logged in video games.
Hey!
She doesn't need to know about that. Let's talk about something else. How's your day going, Joey? Tom's never gonna manage to keep a girl from him because he pours all of his time into his nerdy hobbies. Hey, don't tease him. He's just like me, for real, for real. Grr.
It's true.
Come on, you know it's true. Why don't we just ask Jelly? Me? If you had to choose between the two of us, who would you date? Truthfully, Tom. Ooh, that's what I have to choose, so. According to the guide. Tom. You want the honest answer? I'd date Tom.
Huh?
Really?
Hmm.
I'm Peter, in case you forgot. Tom is the other one. I didn't confuse your names. I chose Tom. He's addicted to video games. So what? I would be happy to be his player too. You want to be my player too? Is that too forward? I think my heart just stopped. Call the paramedics. They'll never get to his damn camp in time. We'll just have to let you die. I can't. Not after. That's like traumatizing. Actual trauma moment. Just got triggered from the last playthrough. At least I'll die happy. Oh my god, no. I don't want to think about that. Besides, Peter, you have Felicity, so... So you're saying if I didn't have Felicity, your answer would be different.
Hey!
She's not saying that. Are you, Jelly? I'm done talking. Let's change the subject. Right. I still need to tell you how many hours Tom has logged in this one game. You do not. I can't help but laugh at their bickering. It's fun lunch and it's over too soon. I really enjoyed spending time with Tom and Peter. We'll have to do this again sometime, and soon. Today we're tackling the music of the ballad, Venus. Everyone has split off into sectionals to work on memorization. Mr. Wiley didn't really give me an assignment, so I guess I'll just have to walk around and see how everyone is doing. I'll go visit... Who am I gonna visit? I guess we'll go see the trumpets. It's not difficult to find the trumpets. Their reckless noodling can be heard for miles. Seriously, they could at least be sneaky about the fact that they're goofing off. Hey, trumpets, working really hard or hardly working? As soon as I approach, the noodling stops. Peter jumps to his feet like he just wasn't lazing on the ground.
Get ready.
Everyone done warming up? Let's take it from the top. Really? That was a warm-up? We warm up by ourselves instead of together. It encourages creativity and puts focus on our needs as individuals. I mean, you got a point. I'll let it slide this time. Mr. Wiley rehearses the band for the last 15 minutes, while I follow along in my music and shadow him. Then it's time for dinner break. Section leader meeting / pizza party in the band room. Right here, right now. Did you all forget? What? There's a meeting right now? Kind of think of it. I guess this one was on the itinerary Mr. Wiley handed out on the bus at the beginning of the week. Ugh, I completely forgot about it till now. Put your instruments away and we'll get this thing rolling in 5. You know what? I should probably save.
All right.
Aaron! You help yourselves to some delicious pizza, kiddos. You earned it. The pizza is so greasy. I soak up the napkin and sopping it up. Ugh. Where did you order this pizza from? Amazing thing, pizza. It's just bread and tomato sauce and cheese, yet people love it. Ask anyone their favorite food and half the population says pizza.
Seriously?
This is just dining hall pizza put into an old box from Mama Jolie's. With oregano sprinkled on top. Oh my god, Aaron is so funny. Who sprinkles oregano on top of their pizza? I hate seeing that. I can't. I've got to screenshot this. Actually, no. Next time. Hey, no criticizing the food. Be thankful for what you have. Starving kids in China would love to have this slice of pizza. True. How do you propose we get it to them? Forget the starving kids. Just shut your mouths and eat the pizza. Can we shut our mouths and eat the pizza at the same time? How can we shut our mouths and eat the pizza at the same time?
Let's go!
Time to get to work. Here's a drill for the ballad. There are some tricky spots I want to draw your attention to, so please turn to page 1 and try not to drip cheese on it. There aren't many sets in the ballad, so the learning process will be considerably shorter. However, cleaning and perfecting the drill will be no easy feat. I love him. I can't. I just want to stare at Aaron every single time he's on the screen. The ballad is often the weakest part of the show. Bad marching technique is even more obvious at slower tempos. And it takes time for most bands to achieve a mature sound that will knock the judges' socks off in the music department. I really want to wow them with this one. If we can do this, we can do anything. We flip through the drill set by set. There's a long follow the leader at one point, with Peter at the front of it. Mr. Wiley points out the cross-throughs and tells us to remind our sections to take the most direct paths to our dots. That will make cleaning up the drill go smoother, but it will still be a long while before the ballad is competition ready. Heh. What's he laughing about? Oh no, he found the penis. What a fake cough, you're not fooling anyone. Maybe he just thought of something funny that happened yesterday. I do that sometimes. I want to know what's so funny. It better not be something I did. Whatever, I'll just ignore it and focus on the drill. I bet it was totally something I did. Did I embarrass myself horribly today and not realize it? What could have I done? Is there a problem, Peter? No, sir. A piece of oregano went down my windpipe. Okay, try not to choke and die. Peter covers his mouth, stifling his snickers. Eventually, I'm able to shove Peter's laugh attack from my mind and focus on what Mr. Wiley's saying. Can't wait to start the ballad tomorrow. When the meeting is over, I go back to my room to relax. It's time to call Mom. Place another call to my mom. I have more time to talk to her now and answer her questions. No service? Come on. Sometimes the service goes out when you're in the middle of nowhere. I walk around for a while, holding my phone up like some kind of loon. I even walk all the way over to the radio tower to get by the electric fence. Still no luck. By the time I finally find a signal, I'm too tired to face the onslaught of questions from my mom. Man, this was supposed to be my break, too.
Clarinets!
From the top. Clark is at the band field holding yet another section with the clarinets. Wow, they are worked to the bone. A couple other sections are arced up on the field, too. Not surprisingly, neither the trumpets nor the trombones are among them. There's only half hour left until we're supposed to be at the field. I might as well hang out here until time starts. It's time to start. 6 p.m. approaches, and the band arrives back on the field in small droves. I lead another quick stretching session, and then it's time to go.
Everyone, get set!
Welcome back, band. Chug some water and get straight to basics block formation. It's gonna be a tough one tonight.
Let's go!
Here we go, bandits. Start off, we're going to have an extended basic session since our technique is slipping. We desperately need to brush up on slow marching technique and reinforce everything we learned back in minicamp. And FYI, this is a silent block. No one is allowed to talk other than me, myself, Jelly, and I. That goes for you too, section leaders. Shut up, Clark. Clark, who had his hand halfway up, slowly puts it back down. Jelly? Yes, sir? I want you paying extra attention to the commands. Pretty soon, I'll be handing the reins over to you. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, what? We never discussed this. Well, I guess we did, a while ago. Still, he could have given me a warning yesterday. What does he mean soon? Next week? Tomorrow? Tonight? Ah! Now my heart is racing.
1, 2.
MC is just so anxiety-ridden. I love it for her. I can relate. She's just like me, for real, for real. Forward, march! Squeeze! Squeeze those glutes! Oh god, what should I do? Okay, I think I have to go to the front. Oh, stand back and observe Wiley's commands. Yeah. I'm going to stand back and observe Mr. Wiley like Mr. Wiley said to do. I want to make sure I have all the commands down before it's my turn to lead. I think I have to go from the front. Yeah. Observe from the front where all the action is. I stand towards the front of the band, best seat in the house. Some of the best marchers in the band are on the front lines, including... Hey. No talking. It's okay. I don't need to talk to get what I want. Oh my god. What's that supposed to mean? Focus on what you should be doing. Oh my god, Peter. 20 push-ups. I said no talking. Go to the sideline and give me 20. Now. Come on. Think him out of line and lead him towards the sideline. I don't know whether to apologize or blame him for getting in trouble. Either way, he doesn't seem too worried about it. He gets down into push-up position and I turn to head back to the band. Where are you going? Shouldn't you stay here with me to make sure I do all my push-ups? You never know. I could slack off while you're not watching. You would really do that? Just stay here and watch me do push-ups. Okay, fine. I knew you couldn't say no to that. He starts doing the push-ups slower than he needs to. I look at those muscles flex. How many was that? Did you just count? I guess I have to start over. There's no need. Watch this. One-armed push-ups. Okay, Mr. Show-Off. That's enough. Get back in line. Yes, ma'am. He does as I say. As he passes me, his arm brushes mine. I think it was on purpose. Either way, it leaves my heart beating a little faster. The sun inches down in the sky. Towards the end of basics, Mr. Wiley turns to me.
All right.
Before we wrap up this session, I want you to select one person you think is doing a stellar job to demonstrate for the rest of the band. It would be my honor. I'm so glad he asked me to do this. I feel important. Now, who should I pick? Clark.
What?
I love this one because it's just so fucking funny. Buddies. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, she chose you, Clark. Go ahead and show us your stuff.
Sir.
Did you hear her just now, sir? What do you want me to do, Clark? In marching band, it's a compliment. That is absolutely not... You're fired! He takes his place before the band, looking livid. Among the crowd, I spy Peter and Tom desperately struggling to hold back laughter. At the end of a long night of repping, it's time our final run-through for the entire opener. Let's do this. Fortunately, it seems the band is not on my energy level tonight. If I had to compare performance to food, I would say they are scrambled eggs and I'm in concentrated grape juice. I'm hungry. Seems like there are still people scrambling to find their spots, and on top of that, your technique is slipping. We're only 3 days into camp. This should not be happening. Everyone willed said his words. I guess even they didn't realize how much they were slacking. Jelly, tell us section of the day so we can get out of here. I want to say... I'm going to say drumline because I'm biased. For no particular reason. That's literally the only reason why. Oh man, what a good... They really impressed all of us by having their stuff together so early in the season. Those extra practices have really paid off. I love you, Aaron.
Nice.
You're welcome, by the way. It's true that I not maybe saying that if Aaron wasn't here to lead them.
Band. 10 hut.
BMBMB. Oh my gosh, my teeth were just buzzing. I don't like that. Alright, I think after this chapter we'll call it a night, because I want to read some more before I go to bed. The band doesn't sound as proud or determined tonight. How will we ever get through 2 weeks of this if we can't even handle 3 days? Alright, chapter 4 is next. But we're gonna have to save that for another time once we get done with this. Drag my feet while packing up. Everyone else rushes off, eager to sleep or relax in their rooms.
Marion?
I'll carry your mallets for you.
Go away.
Aww. I can't help but sigh. Feeling guilty, I helped the pit carry a few music stands. I passed by Clark a couple times, but no words passed between us. With that, the rather disappointing day comes to a quiet end. I hope tomorrow will be different. Alright. We're gonna save. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna end stream for today. I want to do some reading before I get to bed. Have a good night. We're probably gonna stream again on Wednesday. Let me check when the next stream is. I think it's Wednesday. I don't even remember my own schedule. Oh wait, I don't know if I can. Not while I'm streaming. Anyways, I think it's Wednesday. Is it gonna be my next stream? We're gonna be doing some RE4. It'll be the weekly meeting of the Leon Kennedy Simp Club. As your president, I shall be holding a meeting that day. We're gonna play some RE4. We're probably gonna die several times on the boss that I'm stuck on. It's been a while since we played because I got sick last time. I was like, and I'm still kind of sick, but yeah. Either Wednesday or Thursday. I honestly cannot remember. I think it's Thursday. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.